Welcome to the kitchens of Rizzo's Malabar and Restaurant here in Crabtree. I'm Rizzi DeFabo, and I'm going to be demonstrating a few recipes from my book called Cooking with Rizzi. And today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make chicken cacciatore. We're going to start with a few yellow bell peppers. You can use a mix of yellow peppers, red peppers, green peppers. You can use all red. They'll be a little bit sweeter than just the green. I'm going to go ahead and clean these. Cut them in half, and then we're going to clean them up. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and put our oil on to start to heat up to fry the peppers in. Over medium heat here, we're going to use about a cup of vegetable oil. I'm going to put it in here, get it started, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to use Rizzo's Malabar and marinara sauce is used for this dish. It's a chunky sauce that we use here at the restaurant. It's available at all your local grocery stores. I'm going to use about 2 to 2.5 jars, and we're going to start to warm that up as we prepare the rest of the dishes here. Okay, about 2.5 jars. You could use a little bit more if you wanted, depending on how much sauce you wanted to use. We're going to about a pound and a half of linguine also with the dish. Now, the Rizzo's Malabar also has a mushroom sauce that is good for this dish as well. If you like mushrooms, it goes well good with the chicken and the peppers. You can use the Rizzo's Malabar and mushroom sauce as well. Okay, back to our peppers here. We're going to go ahead and clean these, taking out the ribs. And we're going to, while the oil is heating up, we're going to get the oil nice and hot because we're going to go ahead and fry these to get them soft. We're going to add them to the simmering sauce then. We're going to fry them first so we get a little bit of pepper flavoring in our oil before we go ahead and add our chicken to the oil. And this will give the oil a little bit of pepper flavor. Clean this all out of here. Actually, I think we're just going to use these couple here. I'm going to cut them into strips as so. Some aside. You can cut them as thin or as thick as you want. Now, the pepper sometimes will take a little bit longer to cook, depending on the thickness of the wall of the pepper. There we go. Set them there. We're going to go ahead and we have our water starting to boil here for our pasta. Need plenty of salted water. Make sure you salt the water well. Put that in there. Keep a stir on our marinara here while our oil's getting hot. That's good. Just going to put one pepper in here. I don't think it's quite hot enough. No, just a couple more seconds and we're ready to go. While we're waiting for that, we're going to go ahead and add our linguine, about a pound and a half, depending on how much you want. Add in plenty of salted water there. A little bit more maybe. Stir this around, get our fork. And then we're going to cook this just till al dente, about 8 minutes, depending on if you want it a little bit longer or not. There we go. All right, chicken cacciatore. Cacciatore actually means of the hunter. It was made by hunters that went out in the fields of Italy, brought their wild game or whatever they were hunting home, and they usually cooked it with a variety of different vegetables, mushrooms, peppers, tomatoes, things used by campers, hunters. All right, we're going to go ahead and put these peppers in here. Put them down. They're going to sizzle all over the place. Just going to kind of sting them just to get them a little bit soft because they're going to soften up in our marinara sauce as we add them to that hot simmering sauce as well. Okay, clean up a little bit here. All out of our way. Okay. Going to turn these around a little bit, move them around in the skillet. Check on our linguine here. Around. Chicken Cacciatore we added to the restaurant menu. I actually added it to our menu here in about 1991 when I graduated from high school, when I began to really cook in the kitchen. Prior to that, I waited tables, worked out front, bus tables, things like that. Now I am full-time here in the restaurant kitchen. These will take about 3 minutes to saute to get soft. And like I said before, they may take a little bit longer depending on how thick the wall of the pepper actually is.